be in Freddy Krueger. I mean,
Really?
Nightmare on Elm Street.
Girl, wow.
I want to be on that. Because I want to help her chase him in the basement with like the little heater things. I feel like I could have caught him.
Freddie killed my cat.
Over shorter, like a shorter
No,
period
I
of
just want
time.
to catch him. Like he can like disappear.
Huh? It would have been over. You did that.
Did I caught him? I just all like every time I watched it, I was just like, run! Like you can get him.
Hey y'all, welcome to Milfshake, where mom life meets realness. I am one of your humble hosts, Tiff E. Next to me, I have my girl Cori. And next to Cori, I have my girl
Tiffany, damn. You
Dad could say your name. Jesus Christ. People want to know. Jesus Christ. And then I have my other baby.
Goldi on her ASMR vibe.
Yeah, because what the hell?
Very calm, very whispered
Very
vibes.
demure.
I think you guys have
I need-
great voices,
I need
and I
to trickle the
don't.
microphone.
Do you want to sing a song or
No, I'm just talking about like speaking, like
like
speaking
sex
voices.
line?
No, just like a nice soothing voice. Like Cori and Des, I think your voices are very soothing. And I feel like, and Tiff, you have a great speaking voice.
Thank
look
you.
like. No, seriously.
Thank you.
And me, I'm like, I just want to work on my speaking voice.
Who the fuck is in timeout?
Niggas that lie.
They in time out every day, all the
Sorry,
time.
that's not like me. That was like my intrusive thought, but it's true.
Elaborate on this. What they be lying about? What types
Everything.
of lies they be telling?
Everything. If they intentionally want to be around you, be with you.
They just want to mash you.
want to smash.
They say that.
You know, if they really want to be in a relationship with you or not, and then take you on 5,000 dates, and then it's like a game show. All right, we've been on 10 dates.
Yes.
What do I get?
Because how are you 69 years old and you just still not ready to settle
You
down?
know what I'm saying?
Is that possible?
Dick ain't even working no more. Hairline is invisible, but you is not ready to settle down. They looking for a hospice wife, maybe.
Why was I about to say in TikTok? In timeout, okay, is the young man from TikTok who came to my job for the game. And he was just very unaware. He thought it was karaoke night. It wasn't karaoke night. It was game night. And then he said he's a professional dancer. He had a leather jacket on, nice hat, big ass chain. Okay, giving very back in the day MC Light.
Thought it was fake.
And from like the quarter machine.
Like a Dookie twisted chain?
Yes, no, with a little rhinestone chain. Like his style was very, very back in the day.
That's slick, right?
But he said, and I quote, "I'm a professional dancer." I said, okay. And he proceeds to do.
No,
You started popping?
No,
Yes.
that's so ugly.
And I was like, okay. And then I like kind of, communicated to my friend that I was like uncomfortable. And then like we had like a little escape. And he sat at the bar drinking and talking like another hour. And then he walked out and left. So that goes to you. Because don't be just rolling up on people.
Don't
You
just
don't
dance
know
in my
what's going
face.
on. And don't say you're a professional dancer and then do the SpongeBob. Like,
Was
what?
he good though? Did you give him a little bit of a
No, I didn't
have
give
a
him
good
anything.
8 count, 16?
No, nothing. No count at all.
Why would you
Why are you
dance
losing,
battle
Cori?
him? I'm
On the
so
bar.
upset
On
with
the
you.
bar.
She would have.
Of course
She would have had a dance battle.
I had a little tiny dance battle.
When?
So my friend had a birthday dinner Friday, and some Spanish music came on because I be like fake Puerto Rican sometimes, right? And ding, 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 ding. But everybody, when you dare me, I'm gonna do it. So anyway, the little Spanish man, I'm like, no, he at work. 20 years ago, I probably would have got up. They's like, no, do it. So we started doing our little bachata and salsa in a restaurant.
Do you know it?
Huh? Yeah.
Oh, that's dope. I've always wanted. I think taking a dance lesson, like on a date, would be so fire. I would put that on my date bucket list. So if anybody wants to take me, I would do it. Okay, I have a question for you guys. So I don't know when, because I don't know when the episode is gonna come out. We had a guest come on. We talked about neurodivergent children. Another episode we talked about a young lady with Down syndrome. Right. When it comes to people with disabilities, what are your thoughts on reproduction? They become grown-ups, right? Okay, we know of many personalities, internet personalities, people in our real life who have mental disabilities. They get adults, and I feel like one thing they all have in common is they want love, and they want sex.
Right.
Where do we draw the line with allowing them to reproduce? Can we draw the line? Or do we just allow them to live in their right as humans?
You want
Not free will.
I mean,
I don't know. I feel like we can't really tell somebody not to reproduce. Like, you know, if you want love, you want the same thing that everybody else has, and that is the right to procreate. But I do see where the standpoint for not suggesting because of the child. So, well, when I was pregnant with Auburn, excuse me, my man voice tried to come out. They did a little
amniocentesis.
yes, and they said she had like an extra chromosome. She was gonna come out with Down syndrome. She was gonna be mentally retarded. And did we want to sit down and think about this? And mind you, we were at like the brink of the abortion, like a week past. Yeah, she would have been, you know, too far gone. So I'm like, why would you propose at this moment? But then it was like me and her father really sat down and had a conversation. Do you want to bring a child in who might not get a great chance at life, or might be picked on, or might, you know, have health problems, or you don't know the scale or like what could happen? The child could come out, nothing could be wrong, right? Of course, my daughter came out, nothing was wrong, they lied, okay? But it's just thinking about the child when you choose to procreate as somebody on, you know, the spectrum, not the spectrum, but a disability of some sort. Because you never know. Like, just because you have the willpower, the strength, the ability to, doesn't mean that your child is going to. You know, and they might experience life differently. So I'm in the middle. I'm in the middle as far as not being able to tell somebody what to do and wanting everybody to experience every aspect of who they are. But I'm also on the spectrum of, you know, just wanting great lives and great opportunities and engagements and experiences for everybody. Yeah.
My thing is more so, do you have the ability to care for a child properly yourself? You know what I'm saying? If you don't have the ability to take care of yourself, that doesn't mean you're not going to feel like you want sex or you want companionship.
Right.
You have the ability to participate in these acts where a child is created, but do you have the mental capacity or the physical ability to care for this child to where this child needs it? Right. That's what I'm saying. Like, do we draw a line on that? And how can we? Because again, I don't think you can legally tell somebody not to.
I feel like they might want to do that to experience love. Like, if you can't find love, create it and let me create it in my child. I see where you're coming from. I do. But it's like, even if they might not be able to properly take care of a child, you know, they're probably not thinking that way. Like, you're probably just wanting to create your own sense of love. And nobody can love you like your kids.
Get the fuck away from me.
I think that love is love. There are a lot of successful stories. There's one of my favorite movies. I can't think of the title right now. I Am Sam? No, but that is a good one. I do like that one. It really stands the test of time about being there for your child and people second guessing because of you're different slightly or you look at the world differently. I feel like between that movie and there's another movie that I can't remember the name of it, but it was two people who had the same disability, both had Down syndrome. And both of the parents were against their daughter, who's well-to-do.
Is it like the other sister?
Yes. Yes, girl, you better know that. Yes.
She wasn't going to stop until she got it either.
That movie made me cry to no end because, first of all, it showed how much love that they had for each other. I'm about to get emotional about it now. But it was just so beautiful and what they wanted, how they want their wedding to be. But both of their families, because the young man who worked on campus, she was in college, and basically they were looking at him indifferently because how is he going to take care of you? He doesn't have this, he doesn't have that. The daughter was well-to-do, but she was just the other sister, as the title states. Her oldest sister was getting married. She was at the wedding. She was in the wedding. But everybody was treating her so indifferently as if she didn't have a voice. And so when she fell in love with this guy, they saw each other. Almost choked to death. They saw each other for who they were in their hearts. And that's the part that was just so amazing. They didn't do a part 2 to it, but I could only imagine if they did have children, how beautiful the family would be. But I don't think anybody should question if you have something that is different. I think it's a blessing in some way, shape, or form because it's like, you know what? Even if I'm blind or even if I am on the spectrum or even if I do have Down syndrome, I'm still a human being. I still have love and I know how I'm going to function in that. And I feel like nobody has a right to sit there and say, but I think you shouldn't. I think you should and just know what tools and what access you would need if you do need help with other perspectives of how to raise a child or certain things that any of us would need, you know, being first-time parents or what have you. But I don't think there should be. I think it's beautiful. In that movie, you need need to see it.
I will. The other sister.
The other sister.
That sounds
Oh
like
my
a
God.
nice-
And I Am Sam, if you haven't seen that.
Yes. I Am Sam was beautiful.
Yeah.
I think it's about the mental capability. Because even as a quote unquote normal person,
Right.
some of those people don't deserve to have a child.
And they
period.
keep having more and
they-
more and more. And who
Yes.
suffers? The innocent babies. This is what I'm
child.
saying. So not the high functioning people. No. I'm saying people who we know when some people have no business having a child.
Yes.
You can't even wipe your own ass when you go to the bathroom.
Yes.
How are you going to raise another human
Right.
up? This is what I'm saying. But again, these are the same people who have the ability to procreate.
Yes.
But sometimes there is nobody there to draw the line for
Right,
them. You know what I'm saying? We know somebody
Yes,
personally.
I know somebody.
And their child just keeps getting taken away.
5 children. 5 children.
Mm-hmm.
And there's no support there.
Like normal?
And it's the same,
Normal or like a
They're the
Down syndrome?
the
like
kids. No,
the parents normal? But you know.
no. She has a mental disability.
Okay.
But she keeps getting impregnated by the boyfriend.
Yeah. And
That's
then the
way
children get in the
older,
system.
and all the kids are going into the system.
Yeah.
She can't take care of them. You know what I'm saying? And even if you don't, I could see you falling in love and everything. But if you have like the support, I could see that too.
Yes,
Like on the other
yes,
sister,
yes.
both families are supporting.
Yeah.
You know, this
Towards the
person.
end,
Yeah. Then I could see that. But if you don't have no support,
Yeah.
and it's hard because it's not like you could be like, girl, go on birth control. You can't control it.
Yeah.
Right.
And so
DeMarcus. What was it? What's his name? D-Man.
dog?
D-Man.
Oh,
From the
I'm thinking about
show.
the dog DeMarcus, because we got a fake dog called DeMarcus.
No, the Netflix documentary.
D-Man, yes.
And that woman, this man was he was in diapers. He was an adult man. He was in diapers and he was nonverbal.
Right.
And she was his teacher and she would help him communicate. And
Yes.
she said that he was communicating to her that he was in love with her.
Yeah.
And she would come over to the house to help him and teach him and she would take off his diaper and have sex with him.
God.
So if he has the ability to ejaculate,
She has a mental
She
disability.
does.
she was
Yeah.
happy
She
with
has
children.
a
Yeah,
mental
sick in the
disability.
mind, definitely.
And that's the thing. Sitting here talking about asking somebody, you know, like him, you know, do you feel like because you have the disability, should you have children? You should be asking somebody who has like a normal appearance, but a mental disorder.
Why
you
would
know,
they even?
Why would you even think about if you know you can't take care of kids? If you know you hate children, you know, do you want to have birth? Like it should be the same conversation on both sides as if you're talking to the same person because a mental disability is a mental disability, no matter how you look and how you are.
And speaking of shows and movies, him.
I love me some Marlon, my guy. He's
I
so
love
fine.
Marlon, too. I used to have a crush on him when he was on. I mean, he's still fine, but he ain't paying me no mind. You know, you have a crush on somebody. I feel like your crush is kind of like you think you have a chance.
Right.
He's still fine, but he doesn't even know he exists. Hey, Marlon. But he did an amazing job with his acting.
Yes.
He was great. I think when you see people step outside of their comfort zone or what we know to be their comfort zone, for some it can be a little weird or uncomfortable. Like, what are you doing? You're trying to take on a serious role. You're trying to be in a drama.
Yeah.
But he did a really good job, and I think he did really good on what was that show they made over Bel Air?
Yes.
He had a
He
serious
played
role.
the father.
Yeah,
He played
and
the
his
father.
performance was really good. So he did his thing. Now, what y'all think about it?
I loved it.
You loved
I
it?
really did. I think there were a lot of different messages, hidden messages inside of the film in itself. I do think that his performance was very impactful. I do feel like he needs to get an award. Okay, well, I don't care. I'll sign whatever petition. I think he does. I think
Yeah.
that was really great. It was very compelling. It just showed a different element of him that I appreciated about his preparation. And I feel like a lot of the people he was involved, a lot of the actors that were involved with the film learned a lot from him too.
Yeah.
So I think it was beautiful. I think the cinematic aspect was crazy. It did a lot mentally for you to like think about different aspects. Especially, I have a son, so it's like you're thinking about the athletic world. You're thinking about the sacrifices. That word gets thrown around so much, and how it was thrown around in the film, and what they centered sacrifice as, and how everybody else. Well, if y'all didn't see the movie, oh well. But how everybody was into the whole thing.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, like
Yeah.
your family.
Yeah.
That's the part that was crazy. It
I
made you
didn't
just
see the movie.
Oh, okay.
well.
I'm sorry.
No, it's like I feel like what I got from the preview,
Yeah.
even like talking about sacrifices, is how bad do you want something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then when you find out all that glitters isn't gold, are you still gonna go for it? That's what made me like really want to see it. I haven't seen it yet.
You gotta see it.
I feel like you still could get so much outside of it just being sports and, you know, acting, like how bad or what are you willing to sacrifice and trade in and change yourself to getting or being what you want to be. It's crazy, but I'm going to watch it.
It was so good.
Did y'all watch anything else in the movies?
I saw
Thus
The
far?
Long Walk.
The Long Walk, and that's a good movie to watch? I didn't see it.
I don't know if I would say it was good. It was different. When we talk about original stories, I think that's one thing that is important nowadays. I mean, we've been watching movies for years. You know, movies being created for years. We've seen sequels. I feel like we're in the age of sequels where people are waiting 20 years to create fucking part 2. Like,
You're right about that,
I don't even remember the original at this point. But The Long Walk, and again with him, Marlon too, but I feel like the entire cast. I feel like every actor in that movie did a great job. And we got clocked in the head. I think I whispered, I bet you that was such and such. Who did that to set him up? Okay. All right. But The Long Walk was about a group of people, and I was fucking confused about when the shit was even taking place. A group of guys, let's say it was 20 guys, they got pulled out of a lottery they had submitted themselves to, and you're gonna walk, and you cannot stop walking. You have to walk at a certain speed. And if you have 3 violations, you get shot with a gun and you get killed to the ground. All men, young men, nobody was old. And they built friendships along this walk. You couldn't stop to piss or shit either. I'm talking about you had to do it while you are walking.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Did they show that?
Yes.
Did they eat?
They were giving them some little things, like maybe little snacks. They were giving them water. But some people were smart. You could see, I'd be like, yeah, they got that hat on, that's smart. That sun started beaming. Why the fuck is you going for a long walk in Chuck Taylors? I feel like that's some of the most uncomfortable sneakers.
Yeah, to
Cute,
walk around.
stylish, but when you have to do a long walk in Chucks, baby, you gonna feel that.
Yes.
Yeah.
They was walking for like 3 days, I think.
What?
3 days straight. Night and day. No sleep. You falling asleep while you, some of them were just quit and giving up. Some of them try to run off the track just to get shot and killed. So 2 of the actors became really good friends.
Now I'm telling the whole.
I mean, y'all ain't gonna go see the shit.
I want to see it.
You do? Okay,
do
well, I'm
wanna
gonna shut up.
see it.
Watch it on your Fire Stick.
Because it sounds interesting.
Yeah, no, it was definitely, it was different. Like I said, I've never seen anything like that before. It was a new kind of challenge that people were submitting themselves to. And I wouldn't classify it as a horror.
Like a thriller.
I don't know what I say, thriller or drama. I don't know, maybe a mixture like that.
Maybe suspense.
Maybe suspense because you don't know who's gonna win. I don't know. We need to look at our definitions of thriller, horror, suspense. I like thriller. I feel like thriller is twists and turns, and you don't really. It's a really good, interesting storyline. You don't really know where it's gonna go.
Right.
And I don't know, how would y'all describe the rest?
Michael Jackson is thriller.
Because
I used to be scared of that. I was so
that
afraid
was
of that
crazy.
video.
Oh, I still am.
Traumatized.
I had to learn the choreography and I couldn't watch the video.
Oh my
I had to turn my back
See?
and literally watch it that way and watch a demo. Go
Wow.
ahead, I'm sorry.
What was y'all favorite Michael Jackson video?
Oh, I don't know.
I used to like, do you remember the time?
Yes, that was a good
When
one.
they was turning into sand?
Yes.
I think
That was a
Dirty
great story.
Diana.
Yeah.
He was a great
His videos
storyteller.
were artistic. I wonder who directed them.
The moon.
Me.
What was it? The Moon Man? What
Lions.
was the movie he had done? It was a spaceship. He was a robot.
Moonwalk.
Moonwalk.
That was a movie?
That was a film. It was a short film.
You never seen it?
No.
Oh my God.
No,
Christ.
don't leave. Oh my God.
Yes.
He talked in it?
Yo.
Did he talk in his
gotta-
voice or his baby
gotta
voice?
see
Yes, he said,
the
"You don't cry
entire-
at trees."
you gotta see it.
It's like, no, it's a good movie.
It was very good.
I didn't see it either.
You gotta see it.
Yeah, we
It's
gotta watch it.
nostalgic.
That's where Smooth Criminal come from. Smooth Criminal is in it.
Oh.
What other videos in it?
Oh, so
Just
it's like a
one.
mesh?
It's a mesh. It's like one big film, and he turns into this. It's interesting. It turns into a whole film. He has different actors in it, and it was just like it turns really
That's
serious.
called Moonwalk.
Moonwalk. What was the boy's name?
On YouTube,
Oh my
maybe.
God, I had a
Not
huge
Macaulay.
crush on a
Was
little
it
boy.
Macaulay Culkin?
No, the little black boy with the curly hair. When I was little, what else was he in? He was in People Under the Stairs.
Oh yeah, I know you're
What
talking about.
was his
And
name? And he was
Sandbox.
in Mighty Ducks.
In Mighty Ducks and Sandbox. Hold on.
Yeah.
I had a crush on that man.
And
that boy.
He'd like to
at
put
that
this on the
time.
screen. It would be freaking awesome. And he's not going to do it. And I'm just going to text him and complain.
I can't think of his name. Watch me and see the face.
Yes.
If you could be in any of an already existing movie, like from your childhood, what movie would you have been in? Nothing like too new or adult.
I used to love The Color Purple.
Yes.
But I don't know if there was room for kids in that.
What did you
Is it
wanna
on me?
be?
Is it on me?
Yes. What
I
did
love
you
you.
want to
Okay.
be?
You should have did it harder.
What movie?
What would I have wanted to be in The Color Purple? Maybe one of the kids.
Okay.
One of the kids in the house that didn't listen to the father.
I ran out.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would have been in the 5 Heartbeats.
Really?
I just
I love that movie. That's one of my favorite movies, and I love Robert Townsend. I love
Yes,
that.
he's very
In that
underrated.
era,
I don't
too.
feel like people talk about him enough to this day.
I would have been in Fifth Element. I can't talk. Fifth Element. Filth Element. Jesus, my Bugs Bunny.
I love that movie.
What's that about?
It's a sci-fi film. Chris Tucker was in it.
And Jackie Chan.
He played a radio personality.
Bruce Willis.
Bruce Willis
Yes,
was in it.
yes.
So basically, it was like a world. Kind of the world we're going to be in now,
Alien.
AI and all that. So it was like aliens and all that. So basically, it was elements that they were trying to find to save the world.
I
So
cried
there was
when
a
that
princess,
got shot.
and there was the scene where it's like this blue alien that's singing. You never seen it? Okay, you got to see the movie. But anyway, so basically they have this element. It's basically a woman.
Period.
Saving the world. So Bruce falls in love with Lilu, and Lilu is the power source to help change the world. So basically, when they find the elements, he has to listen to her. He has to be more intentional about
she AI?
emotions. She's not, but she's the most powerful being. So they gather her to the last millisecond as war is happening and things are occurring. They get her to this element. They lay her down. They find the stones that will help with the element. They lay it all out. They utilize each of the elements. It's water, fire, and earth. So they have to figure out all these males. Have to figure out what they're doing, and then finally they put the elements together, put her there, and then she saves the world. So it's dope because of just the entirety of the cinematography, the costumes, everything.
Sounds like some symbolism
fun.
there too. I would like to look into that. What movie you wanted to be in?
I cried when the alien was on. When she was singing. When she was singing,
It was
so beautiful.
Oh, I gotta watch that.
What movie would I be in? I want to be in Freddy Krueger. I mean, Nightmare on Elm Street.
Girl, wow.
I want to be on that. Because I want to help her chase him in the basement with like the little heater things. I feel like I could have caught him.
Freddie killed my cat.
Over shorter, like a shorter period.
No, I just want to catch him. Like he can like disappear. Huh?
It'd have been over if you did that.
Did I caught him? I just all like every time I watched it, I was just like, run! Like you can get him.
They never catch or get away.
Freddie killed my cat. I'm scared of him.
What you mean?
My cat died.
Watching the movie?
Yes.
How?
That ass serious. I've had a traumatizing childhood because first of all, I don't like scary movies. My mom made me watch it. We watching it. We heard this loud bang. I had 2 cats at the time. We came in the kitchen. The weight fell on my kitten, and it was twisted. And I was like, Freddie killed me.
Oh my God.
And I was traumatized
That's some
since
shit
then.
to be watching a scary movie and hear a loud bang while you watching it, and then some scary shit happen. Oh no. Speaking of scary shit happening,
I was like 5.
let's talk about pregnancy.
Jesus.
So, okay, I really can't remember much about the first time I found out I was pregnant. Okay. I know I had my cousin, she's like my sister, and somehow, some way, we ended up pregnant like probably a week or 2 apart from each other. And me and my daughter's father, somehow, some way, I ain't gonna get into the details. I started spotting during the pregnancy. What? And I went to the doctor and there was no heartbeat. So I lost the first time I was pregnant. Yeah. I should learn my lesson right then and there. But no! I got pregnant again. You know what's funny? Did y'all ever think that y'all could not get pregnant?
Yes.
I used to be like, I don't think I can have kids.
That's how I got pregnant.
Yes, until I got pregnant.
I thought that's how I got pregnant. I was like, I can't get this. Me and her father were together for years. Like, I never had like a pregnancy scare. I never had any abortions. Like, I just have never been pregnant. And
I mean, but was he pulling out?
Sometimes.
So sometimes he'll leave it in.
Sometimes he'll leave it in. So I was like, it's either me or you. But I feel like it's both of us.
It's me and you.
Like, so I just thought I couldn't get pregnant, and then what happened? Why did I think I was?
So did y'all want to get pregnant, or it just happened?
It just happened.
Okay.
Like I would leave him alone. You know, we broke up, and then we were like supposed to be exploring, just living as individuals. But I just knew I wanted to be with him, so I kept like hanging around. This is when I discovered Taylorport as well. Taylorport played a big part.
It's the devil.
Okay. Great flavored Hennessy, but I don't remember what happened. Like, did I feel like my breast? I don't know what it was. I wasn't throwing up or anything. I just was trying to shut my best friend up at the time, who swore up and down that I was pregnant. And I was like, okay, whatever. And I went and bought a pregnancy test from Dollar Tree. Like that, Anyway, I was on the phone too. Like, yeah, I'm at the store now. I'm just gonna give it to her, see how she feels. Cause I was like, I ain't one of those buying it for me. So I went in the house, and then my best friend wasn't there. She stayed with me at the time, but she wasn't home yet. I'm in the bathroom. I'm just waiting. I come out the bathroom. The bathroom's in my room. So I come out the bathroom. I'm at the window. I'm like, okay, let's just see. She just comes in my room, busts in the room. I have to pee. Goes in the bathroom and goes, So I'm thinking she's just reacting to me taking a pregnancy test. And she goes, oh my God. And I'm like, what? I'm like, sorry, what? She's like, Desi, oh my God. She walks out, I walk in, 2 lines. So I'm like, this was from Dollar Tree. I was like, so we go to CVS, we get the $15 pregnancy test. And again, 2 lines. And I hyperventilated. Once I realized I was pregnant, after thinking I couldn't get pregnant and not wanting to get pregnant, it just hit me out of nowhere. I was on the floor. She's like, it's gonna be okay. I think I went to the hospital too to get another pregnancy.
Wow.
I was just in denial. In denial. So when I brought it to her father, I cooked dinner. Maybe like a few days later, I cooked dinner and I had like a little jewelry bracelet box. And I was like so nervous, and I said, I have something for you. And I gave it to him, and all 3 pregnancy tests were inside this box. It was so funny. And he was like, oh my God, we're pregnant. I said, yes, we're pregnant. So that's what I remember about the first time and the only time I was pregnant.
Remember your pregnancy?
But it all went.
I sure enough do. That was crazy. Well, I wasn't aware that I was because I was training. I was in dance class and getting ready to try out to be a part of an ensemble. I wasn't living in Jersey at the time. I was out of state. And I remember I had taken about 5 classes, and I come out, I was talking, my mother was talking to me, and I passed out. I had fainted. Crazy part was where I had fainted, when I opened my eyes, it was somebody, I guess, I don't know if they was a crackhead or what, but it was a beer on my head, crackhead over my face, and 2 handicapped parking signs. And I was like, where am I at? So I'm like, you good? Y'all, can I have my beer back? Your eyes is open. So my mother, I see her face, she says, yeah, she's okay. I said, where am I? I get up. And they were like, yeah, you fell out on the floor. You fell out right on the curb, girl. I said, all right, I'm glad you good. And walked away, and then we went to Walgreens.
You was in Mississippi? What the hell?
Damn. Glad you said that. No, but it was funny. So we figured it out that I was. And I had been actually having these little dizzy spells for some time and didn't realize it. And my cycle was still occurring, but at that time it had changed. Yeah. So I was like, oh. So then, found out, and I was just like, wow, that is interesting. And then my pumpkin came into the world.
So how'd you tell their dad?
But it was interesting. It was cool. Okay. I mean, it was an excitement at the time. A lot had happened after the fact, but the process, I feel, it was interesting. I did enjoy the experience of being pregnant, to be honest. I didn't like, as I was telling y'all earlier, I didn't like walking. You know, when the doctors are like, oh, you have to walk so your cervix can... Child, where we lived, it was like hills and miles. So at the time, we had a dog, and so I was walking the dog, and the dog would go faster than where I needed it to. So it was just an annoyance. But I looked tired all the time. I did wind up being able to still dance in between. So I danced all the way through the pregnancy. So up to like 2 weeks. So it was leaps and things I couldn't do by that last week. But other than that, it was really different. I have to bring the video. So, yeah.
Did you do a special presentation to the dad? Or you just told him regular straight up?
We found out together.
Okay.
Yeah, so we found out together. He was fine with it. It was a shock because we were very young. But at the same time, you know, life happened. Yeah. We did things that we, had to do. We were married at the time as well. So it was cool, and life went on. Yeah. And that's that. So.
What about you, Tiff?
What's crazy is me and the dad broke up, and then I went to stay with my mom for like a month. During that month, I was with my best friend, and she found out she was pregnant.
Wow.
So we were celebrating her pregnancy, right? But then when I got back with the dad, I found out I was pregnant a month, like a few weeks after her.
Okay.
But I was further along there.
Wow.
Which is crazy. So I had my baby in November, and she had my godson in January.
Oh,
Crazy.
wow. You were significantly further.
Yeah.
Like 3
2
months?
months.
2, 3
You didn't
months?
know.
And I didn't know.
Wow.
So I think during that time, my period was irregular. So I just wasn't even thinking about it.
Yeah, you just going with
I
the
didn't
motion.
have like any. And then the first time we went to go listen to the heartbeat, the doctor was like, "Oh wait, there's another heartbeat." I was like, "That's not mine." He was like, "No, that's another baby." I started crying so hard. He was like, "Yeah, isn't this amazing?" And I was like, "No."
Right, what the hell?
Huh? It was twins. JJ was a twin girl.
Get the freak.
And then it's called a disappearance twin.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
So you experienced that.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. The other baby just dissolved and came back a year and a half later because I got pregnant again.
Oh, JJ ate it.
JJ ate it, and JoJo said, "Leave me the fuck alone. I'm still coming in this world."
Oh my gosh.
Oh, that's amazing. I never knew that.
No. Wow.
Oh, you never told me that.
You're supposed to know my whole autobiography. Well,
But
yeah.
after I lost the first baby, I was sad about it. I feel like, who did I call? I don't even know. My grandmother used to just appear everywhere. She was like a fucking magician. I don't even think I called her to say, "Hey, grandma, I had a miscarriage," and she just showed up. She was at the hospital when I woke up. Oh my gosh, she was a freaking angel. Then I went and got pregnant again right afterwards. And I told my mother, I remember her sitting at the table like, "Why the fuck don't you just use a condom, Tiffany?" And then I was like, "Oh no." And then came Michaela. And that pregnancy was a fucking doozy. That's why she drives me so crazy to this day. Oh my God, but I love you. But yes, I was sick every day. I was extremely bloated with water. I was nauseous every day. I was retaining so much fluid. If you pressed me, you could leave a dent in my body. Wow. People would be like if I was in college, so people were like, "Tiffany, is that you?" Like,
and you were super slim then.
baby, she blew me up. Wow. She blew me up. And I think me trying to lose weight drastically after having, it was a pregnancy. You understand?
Ooh, girl.
And I remember the day I had her, I was laying in bed talking to one of my homegirls from elementary school, laying in bed out of breath, like, whew, just talking. And she was like, "Why you keep doing that?" I was like, she's like, "Pregnancy stuff, huh?" I was like, "Yeah, I guess so." That's not normal though, to just be laying down out of breath.
But that's me.
Literally right now, not even pregnant.
Yeah, that's me.
So
walking.
my amazing godparents of my daughter, shout out to them. We were gonna go buy her like a crib or a bassinet that day. We were already gonna go. Godfather picks me up. He tells his mom, "Hey, she's not breathing really good. She's not breathing like normal." And I go to the hospital, and my blood pressure was like 200 something over something. My blood pressure was so high that I was gonna start having seizures, and the only cure was birth. So I had her that night via emergency C-section. Yeah. Oh, it was a roller coaster from beginning to end.
How early did she come? Did you have to have her?
34 or 36 weeks.
Okay.
She was still 5 pounds, 10 ounces, and still 18 inches long, which is very long for a baby. So now she's 16 and she's taller than me a little bit. And she's very big girl. She was a very little girl when she was born. Now she's a big, tall, strong girl. I used to worry about her like when she wasn't walking by the age of 1. Or again, I told you if I was worried about her speech. But now she read the shit out of something, write the shit out of something, and she big as hell. So, hey, here we are.
Wow.
Yep.
That's one thing I feel like I want to have another baby and do. Experience pregnancy. Like I think I was really small, you know, and then it was like I didn't have morning sickness. I didn't have cravings. Like I wanted to dip some pickles in some ice cream. Like I was looking forward to every single stage of being pregnant, and I got nothing. The only thing I got was not being able to eat chocolate.
Not being able to eat
didn't
chocolate?
like
No, I love Ferrero
the
Rochers. No, like I would eat it, and then like it wouldn't even go anywhere. It would come right back up. And I'm like she was down there like, "No, we don't like that."
How does she feel about chocolate now?
She loves chocolate,
Wow.
right? Like, hello. She loves chocolate. It came out like a few months, gave her little ice cream scoops, eating ice cream. I was like, wow. I would remind her of that for every day of her life. Remember, I could eat chocolate, and I love chocolate. The only thing I wanted was chocolate. No.
I love chocolate. I definitely.
And they have like cute little baby gadgets now. Like I remember one time I had the big breast pump, like that had like the bottle and like the funnel with the cord. and I poked a hole through my sports bra just so it could just hold itself. They have that now.
Yeah.
Cordless.
Now.
And I'm like, what
Technology
the freak? Just
advancing.
stick it right in your bra. Go about your life. Go to the gym.
Yes.
Be pumping. I'm like, what the freak?
They have these
wasn't.
ones now that you can put on your boobie. It's like a cup.
Yeah.
Like a
And
little
it stays.
oval.
Yes.
Not, you don't have to twist no bottle to it or
Just
nothing.
pull it right out.
It's amazing. You could be driving and just
Yeah.
pumping. Did you guys breastfeed?
I was just about to ask.
Yeah, I breastfed.
How long?
I breastfed all the way up to, I think I weaned about a year, two years old.
I know you did.
I did 2 years.
2 years.
But I couldn't pump. That was the thing. I would get engorgement, but I would not have
that's so
enough
painful.
to pump.
You know what? I got engorged too, but hey, Mom. I feel like my mom was just like, you know, when you're going through something or you've done something, I feel like that's like your experience. But she was telling me, like, oh, you know, you're supposed to have more coming out. And I just, and that mindset, just coming home, having a newborn, I'm thinking like, damn, am I lesser than? Let me go and pump. And the pumping made me become engorged. And that, when I tell y'all, I would rather have a baby 5 times natural birth in the woods than be engorged.
Yeah.
Really?
Like, it was the most
It's so
painful thing of my, it feels like cement.
Yeah.
It just feels like, and it's like going in your underarms and you have to walk around. I was in Walmart at like 3 o'clock in the morning with her father looking for another pump to just try and get out. But that's the thing. It's not at the stage, your nipple is not at the stage where it's ready to release everything. But you're pulling so much, like,
The ducts
So
are
I took,
filled.
I think, they gave me a pain med from the hospital. I took like 2 of them, like the biggest dosages. I was in a rocking, like a crazy person. I was in a rocking chair naked with my little boobs. I'm just like rubbing and rubbing and like, and that's the only way I got them to go down. I hated that so much. But my whole thing is just to say, you have different experiences, okay? Just because you're not doing something any other mom is doing that you see does not mean you're lesser than.
Absolutely.
Your baby does not need you to do that because you don't even control your boobs.
No, you don't.
Like, they're not yours. Like, she would be home and I'd be like, she's crying, isn't she? Like, it's just, you know, coming down. So I was like, you know what? I should have just listened to myself and just waited, but it's okay. People give you advice. I love you, Mom.
When I used to pump, I used to play pump it up. Like your button, and it would come out easily.
No.
Like, no, it didn't. So basically, I breastfed for 2 months, and that was it. I was like, get off me and have some regular cereal and milk, cause whatever.
Breastfeeding is a very high demand job. I mean, that baby want that milk. That baby don't give a fuck what you doing.
And then, you know, I was right-handed, so I used to always hold her on this side. I didn't realize I did this, but one breast was boob, and one boob was big.
It was.
One was big and one was small, and then at a certain point, I couldn't get her to latch on to the sides to even eat it out. And she was like, no. I was just so focused on, you know, oh my God, you're breastfeeding, I got it. Weeks went by, and I'm like, oh wait, another boob, and I couldn't even pump. I couldn't even them out. I was like Biggie Smalls.
You should have played them songs.
Thank you guys so much for tuning in to Milfshake, okay? Until next time, make sure you comment, like, subscribe. Let us know your favorite part, any questions to talk about in the next episode. Feel free to leave it here. See you guys. Bye.
Bye, y'all.